So I'm out here filling up the water troughs. I mean, I can clean these troughs out, and with the cows with their muddy, dirty faces, it doesn't take long at all. So as I stated to you guys earlier, there's a water hose there, but I have a well pump or well house. This water comes from underground. And then, as I stated, I use these storage tanks for water, for backup. Let's say we have natural disaster, hurricane, no power, and I need to get water. I have a reserve water here. So that's 275, 275, 275, 275, and two more 275s. Now I do use solar, which this is the Thunderbird system I bought from Harbor Freights. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I still give everybody their due credit. Give them a shout out about their products. Have an overflow here. So to turn the water off is just like you do at your house. It's just a regular water spigot right here. And for my inverter, I use a Soundwave Jupiter pure sine wave inverter, and then I use the Duracell lead acid batteries. Right now I'm using 3 batteries. That's a solar controller from Harbor Freight Thunderbird as well, and that's your, we call it an octopus. We can join additional solar panels together. It's a pretty inexpensive setup. Some of the tools that I use, a lot of junk. Like I said, out here is never a dull moment. It's always something to do. It's always grass to cut. This here is what I call my burn pile, where I take all the trash, because there's no trash pickup out here. So everything gets burned. I stack all of my old wood, tree limbs. I wait a while. Right now we're not on a burn ban, but this is where I burn all of my trash. I don't have really any like food trash. It's just mostly like agricultural trash, like wood and things like that. Cows are out here relaxing, chilling. Donkeys are doing their job, doing their protection job. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of repairs that have to be done out here. So this was a shade hoop, and we had one windy storm. And do yourself a favor, when you spend the money, spend it right the first time. I use a light duty tarp, and it lasted through a light rain, and it's tore up already. Make sure animals are always hydrated. Make sure you always have, backup hay. Right now I'm getting a little bit low, so I have to get some more hay in here. And we have some more animals over relaxing, the mothers. Call them the matriarchs of the property. So this is the acreage. It goes way up by that tree line up there. And like I said, this was a good investment for me with a great return. I would encourage anybody to get into this business. And, don't ever think that people that do ranching or farming, they're just a bunch of dirty old farmers or ranchers, and they play in the dirt and stink. Because I can tell you, on one of my next videos coming up, I'll show you the luxury cars that I have. And I don't mean Toyota, I mean real foreign European vehicles. I have them. And then I'll sometimes talk about the logistics side of it, because I am in logistics. I used to do over-the-road truck driving, and now I'm only doing local, just a couple days a week. I am an owner-operator as well. And, it's get to a point where this is more important than doing the over the road and becoming more profitable. So as those tanks are full, again, water turns, I can drain this out in 5 days, it's back brown. But what I did was I installed these algae barley catchers that catch a lot of the algae that's in the water. I thought about putting some algae eaters, but that's another day. And as I stated, this is reserve water. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the reserve water now, because it's gonna take forever to use the water hose to fill it. So it's just a matter of twisting the cap off, pulling the lever, and water flows. Right now the water level is about right here. I'm not gonna fill it today, I'll fill it in a couple more days. This is a faster way to fill up my tanks, because I'm ready to get out of here. This Texas heat is really rough on the body. So you need to hydrate as much as possible, get your electrolytes up, and watch your surroundings. And as I stated earlier, when you're out here, just don't stick your hand in places. Always take a look and see, what may be around. And also, if you can have one, get yourself a boomstick. You're gonna need it. I don't want to say that word because of YouTube guidelines, but get yourself a boomstick. Hopefully you don't have to use it, but they do come in handy. So this is the conclusion of this video, and we'll move on to the next one shortly.